great.
Look at this body.
Well,
Wow.
I'm not where I want to be yet, but pre-Zoloft, I was 120 pounds. Post-Zoloft,
Yeah.
I was like 142, 143.
Okay.
Now, I'm like 126.
Wow.
So that's great.
Dang. That's,
So
a lot
that's
of
a-
weight loss.
Yeah, that is a lot.
I mean, you look great. You look fucking great. And that hair.
I asked
is
you to say
amazing.
that to me, but I still appreciate it. I'm doing the most extreme thing I've ever done. I'm doing a weight loss program where I've never, like, it's not just me deciding on a diet. Like, I'm eating only meals that I'm supposed to eat.
Are you really don't eat anything else? I mean, no snacks?
I can have fruits, but not that much. I can have half a fruit in the morning and a full fruit in the afternoon.
Do you do that?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to pass up my fruit.
I want to be a vegan.
What I'm really looking forward to is lab-grown meat.
Igor's in a relationship.
A serious relationship.
What does it mean,
Yeah,
serious?
you knew that word was going to
There we
freak
go.
you out.
You should go and read a book called Attached and
Oh.
look up Avoidant and you'll see
Ooh.
me. So these are two psychiatrists who came up with attachment theory based on how you were as a child and attachment to your family of origin. And they said that there are three major attachment styles. Anxious attachment is where you are overly concerned with the other person that you are in a relationship with, or perhaps that you've been on one date with. Are they gonna text me back? What are they thinking? Do they like me? Did they ever like me? Do they still like me? What if I say this? This is kind of anxious attachment.
It's fun.
What are we?
We are avoidant attachment.
Great.
So avoidant attachment tends to be hot and cold. So we can be like, at one day, be like a perfect sort of like saying everything, we're right there for you. And then literally the next day, I need space, I need time, we're gonna not talk today. I need to make sure that I'm still an individual and I have my own life. Wait a second.
No.
Is this hitting very close to home?
What a drag. I didn't bring you here to attack me.
And then the last one is secure attachment, and they would say that about 50% of people are secure attachment. Secure people just have
50%?
Yeah, they say it's 50, 25, 25. It's just people who, for whatever reason, didn't fall into that and
Like
have
had good lives, so they never have to think about anything.
No! They maybe had like a reliable parenting situation.
What's
or
that like?
But I had that. Why am I messed up?
And the book would say that if you are anxious or avoidant, then the best thing you can do is to date someone who's secure, and that'll kind of model for you how to act that way.
Where did you ever find that person?
Like,
But
some
anyway.
people really bring it out of me, and some people I'm like, I'm able to be stable in the right situation. Whereas
Totally.
like a few years ago, I think I couldn't have been stable in any situation.
You have grown and changed in remarkable ways. I'll say this, like I've always said, Allison has made the most personal growth of anyone I've ever met. You do it in leaps.
What
It is
about
incredible.
you though? Because you're avoidant, but are you
Yes.
like growing?
Yeah, absolutely. And so, first of all, therapy, yay for weekly therapy. And the other thing is, I started dating a person who is secure. And that was odd because I feel, this is weird. I'll try and talk through. I feel strange talking about, this is actually part of being avoidant. Is that like talking publicly about a relationship,
Yeah.
it's like,
Because you're like, what if we're broken up by the time the video comes up?
Phrase
or not
it.
wanting other people to know you're in a relationship.
that's also part of it. Like, I think that I'm like more interesting or attractive if there's like a perception of being single or perception of
Absolutely.
being available, you know?
Absolutely.
I've been single, gotta tell you, don't feel that way.
But for people like me and Igor, like our whole thing was like being sexually available.
Yes,
Like that was
yes.
our like core deal. I mean, I guess it makes me feel like I'm boring.
Yes, so true. Boring, I know. And that's a little sad, actually. Like, why is it that that's what we think the main thing that we have going for us is that we're fuckable, essentially, or like available?
But I think people don't think I am. Like, people are scared to piss off my girlfriend or piss me off. We've
is
had
cool.
people who are interested in us, and I've never had this in a relationship where they're like, oh, I am interested in you, but I'm terrified of your girlfriend. And Ellen's had the same thing where, like, she said that people were like, oh, I'm interested in you, but I'm scared of Gabby.
Wow, but isn't that cool? Don't you think that gives you like a higher bar of people? That then you are with then is like super
Yeah,
confident?
I guess so.
Or crazy enough to try?
I feel
Understand
like
it.
less people like me when I'm single.
Interesting.
Because I think I reek of desperation. I get nervous just smiling at guys at the gym, which is what I would do normally, just because like I would smile at I'm just like I'm a
Anybody,
smiler, and I'm like, well, they're gonna think I'm in love with them because the desperation is just coming off in my sweat.
But what if you meet like a guy to date there?
Yeah.
I guess just because I was rejected so much growing up and to this day,
Uh,
my instinct is that if someone finds out I'm interested in them, they'll be like, gross.
no,
That's
no, absolutely
crazy.
not.
Absolutely
Everyone
not.
would love for you to smile at them.
Yes, for
Like,
sure.
What a treat
Definitely.
for everyone involved. I am very happy. No, but really, first of all, it was like bizarre at first because my girlfriend was not starting any drama ever. Like, and I was like, at first I was like, is this boring? What's happening? Like, why
Yeah.
is there no up and down crazy insanity? It was
Yeah.
like, and it was like, no, she just like was happy to talk about anything
And to
when
be
it
with
came
you,
up.
and to like, she was just like, great, I'm in a relationship.
Yes. So I feel like I've learned a ton of how to literally relate, like how to be in a relationship. And you know, a thing that like right now I'm working on is not, oh my God, I dropped this word. What's it called? When you put different things in different...
Compartmentalize.
But yes, not compartmentalize. I didn't realize how terrible I am with this. Or not terrible, but let's say unpracticed
You
with
have
integrating.
like, this is this time, this is that time, this
Yes.
is that, and it's like they can, and never shall the two interlap.
Yes, never
Shall
the
the
twain
two
shall
shall
meet. The day before yesterday was the first time when like I was working on personal stuff and my girlfriend was just there hanging out, doing her own thing and like helping me a little here and there, and like I was like, this is so nice, you know? And then do you want me to talk about the thing? This is a long episode, but
Sure.
you want to talk about love?
Oh yeah, let's talk about love.
I have to go.
Well, I did say that I loved her.
Ooh, Mamma mia.
How did you do it?
It slipped out by accident.
Ooh, Mamma mia.
I was
know.
asking her, she like got the new iPhone, or she got a new iPhone, and she was like, I really like it. And I was like, what do you like about it? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, come on, like, what do you like about it? And she's like, I don't know, I just like it. And I was like, it's okay. You don't have to tell me what you like about it. I love you either way. And then her eyes went,
And you didn't mean to say that.
no. And we were just kind of like staring at each other. And I was like, did I just say I loved you? Yes. Yes, I did. 4 hours later, she said she loved
That's
me
the
back.
best part of the story to me. I
Wow.
was like, why did you wait that long?
4 hours. We
Power
had
move.
like a whole lunch.
Power move.
She said that she wasn't sure that you'd meant it because of how it slipped out.
She thought I was joking or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
just it was a mistake.
Or
I
that it was
know.
a mistake. Like, just like the way you'd say that, you know, sometimes you say love you to whoever you're talking to on the phone.
The guy from Time Warner.
Yeah. So
But-
an example of me being extremely anxious is that with one of my relationships, the guy said I love you first, and I said it back, and then like a week went by, and I realized I'd been the only one saying it since then.
Uh-huh.
And then I like at one point went to him and was like, "Do you even love me? Because you haven't said it since that first time." And he was like, "You're insane." And
Yeah.
now I understand why he left.
I always do a thing where I'll be like, oh, I'm kind of thinking about saying this thing, and then they'll be like,
You'll say that?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm kind of thinking about saying it
No.
too, and then I'll be like, okay, that's happened multiple
And then you
times.
go, I want burritos.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll like give hints for like a
Oh
couple
my God.
days. Like, oh, you know, like I might say something soon.
That's so cute.
And then, because I try to gauge, I'm like,
Yeah, that's
what
so
are
Are
they?
they
smart.
there?
What are they gonna
I
say?
think that's the best advice we've given on this channel.
Thank you.
I was happy that it just kind of slipped out
Mm-hmm.
because I would have overthought it forever. Are you kidding? I was already thinking like I knew what was going on inside of my heart, but I was like, what does it mean? Is it, how do I know?
Yeah.
Is this for sure? Like
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Inside of your heart.
Remember when I tried to say I love you to Ellen for the first time under a roller coaster because I thought that would be funny? And
She
she
said,
and
"What?"
I said, hold on, I'm gonna tell you something. And she went, no, and walked away.